Oh ho 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 holiday heart.
Dang, I wish we still had Deuce's Christmas sweater.
Deuce's Christmas sweater. Oh, that would have been so cute right now. Hi everyone. Oh man. Oh crap. Hold on. Difficulties that are technical.
Are we recording?
I think we are actually. Yeah, man, it's a wonderful day. Hey, doggy, what's going on?
Yes.
Yeah, I see you. I see you there.
Yes.
Hi, welcome.
To our holiday episode.
Yeah, because, Christmas and Negroes, got on like Christmas holiday stuff, sweaters that aren't Christmassy, but they're sweaters and it's Christmas.
I have on my Christmas pants and my Christmas house shoes.
What? Oh, that's right, you did. I thought you said you had them on like in the past tense.
No.
I was like, oh, okay. Well, she's a little crazy. She's still wearing
I'm
them.
wearing my festive pants and I'm sitting in front of all the...
And who is this
Christmas.
this creature with us?
That would be Deuce McDonald.
Deuce McDonald had a farm.
Deuce McDonald, yes.
Hi.
He's just had a birthday, November 12th.
Do you want to talk? Here. Well, I'm Richie. I'm still in Carmela's house. Oh, and he was born when? I'm sorry. Hold on. What?
November 12th.
This November 12th?
Yeah. No. He's two.
He's 2. What does that mean for you creepy dog lovers?
He's more like a teenager.
So he's ready.
Yeah. Well, no, he's neutered.
Seems like you're not ready.
He'll never be ready. He is neutered.
Well, protect your manhood.
He won't be out here making no babies. He's a bully when it comes to petting him, though.
He's a bully, not this little creature here. You're not a bully.
Yeah, stop petting him and see what happens.
Yeah, no, I see you. You see, that's conniving. You're trying to get me to rub on you. I don't know you like that, cuz. Hey, back up, bro. You just gonna jump all over the phone. Hey, cuz, back up, cuz. Hold on, Bill. You don't know me like that.
Oh,
Damn.
Lord. He was like, man, fuck this.
7
Oh,
p.m.
God.
Friday. It's 95 degrees.
Is it?
No.
No. Well, it has been warm, though. I will say that.
Dog, who said you was gonna be in the show, bruh?
Well, see, this is a holiday episode. You never know who might stop by.
Right, jolly old Saint B. All right.
Yes. Apparently, my dog is going to keep jumping in.
Oh, well, bro, back it up. Look, you gotta go. You gotta go. All right.
You going to pet me regardless how you feel about it.
Hey, well, yeah, we did this for all the people who celebrate like, multi-holiday, stuff, Something about the holidays I did want to discuss, just go ahead and throw it out there, is that I have a theory that, you ever wonder why, those years when, as you grow up sometimes you think like, oh man, I'm going to do better this year. Than last year. What tends to happen is you mess around and so you get a job, right? Okay. And then, and you say, the next job I get is going to be better, because, I want to be able to, actually turn up, for the year and everything. So then you end up getting a job maybe a few years later that does better. You do better, right? You do a little bit better. And so now you're making maybe, $5,000, $10,000 more. Oh God, this television's on. Oh
Yeah, but then you have like $5,000 or $10,000 extra bills because the more money you make, the more money you have to spend.
The
That's
more
a
money
fact.
you spend on Christmas.
Says who?
And that's the trap.
Says who?
Says all the people who didn't get to do it the year before, like the ones who were really struggling, and until the people who had to make some decisions, had to make some do something strange.
Lights or Christmas?
Well, yeah, and do we have to call up Mr. Samuel from up the street to get the rent paid afterwards? Because balling out for Christmas for these kids,
Not Nate.
Yeah.
Not Nate.
Yeah, he runs a small business, but always keeps cash on hand. That's the person that a lot of people's mothers have probably had to see a couple of Christmases to make some miracles happen.
Oh, hope not.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Christmas.
But ask them pros.
No, Christmas is not. How can I say this? I've decided that next year we're gonna travel for Christmas.
So then you're gonna go see other families who stayed where they
No,
live.
we're not gonna go see no family. We're just gonna travel somewhere because you know how hard it is as a parent to buy stuff for people who have everything.
My real question is, who bought them everything?
It was a poor decision. You get sucked in. They're cute and small and stuff. Next thing you know, you're in Target. Like, oh yeah, go ahead, get the Legos.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Sure, you need those new pajamas and house shoes. Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you deserve Bath bombs.
Bath bombs. Bath bombs. It's thebombs.coms.
Yeah, he is really like knocked out asleep.
Really, oh yeah, he's all the way asleep. Like, well, we're raw dogging this episode. We got that one angle action going on. Had a few technical difficulties, but it's the holiday
It's a different
episode.
set.
It is. It is.
So we weren't.
We were. This was negrified.
Yeah, we hadn't worked out the logistics of how.
Right. Yeah, but we figured we'd keep it in the overall Negro essence. The late stuff. Not on time stuff. The I'm on the way. Hey, but shout out to Truth. That's my dog. Nah. But
Call that man out like.
nah. He just couldn't. Me and him. We're gonna make some diss records at each other. You know what I'm saying?
How do you plan to make a diss record?
I don't know, but we will introduce something cool on this segment. On this show. We're actually gonna do. Well, we'll just save it for the the last moments before we lead into it. But just look at this as a long introduction into something that we're going to leave you all with, our little gift, a little Christmas gift that we're going to leave you all with today. Yes, here on the first Philippians chapter 5.
God, the first holiday episode.
The first holiday episode. That's what it is. I'm so sorry. I was reading from the Bible of the Himalayas. So
What
anyway,
are you even talking about?
I don't really know.
point?
I never really do. But let's jump into something. Have you heard about Severance?
Don't play with me emotionally right now, cause you ain't even watched it. So like, why?
I have.
You watched it?
Wait, time out. Are you talking about the show?
Yeah.
Nah, fool. I'm talking about the movie.
I didn't know they had a movie.
Okay, it has not they. It is about. I think I'm saying it right. Let me just double check. It's the
Okay.
new. It's a mega. Do you have your phone? You don't have your phone. Oh, I have another one. So look. Just making sure I'm saying this right because I am known for being an idiot. Let me see. Severance. Yeah. So, and God, I'm so stupid. I can't believe I'm saying this. I said it totally wrong. It's a. What's it? It's a. Fox. Yeah. So.
Really?
Whoa, was I wrong? Subservience.
So I started watching it.
God, I've been telling everybody the name so wrong for the past
Yeah, because
week.
I'm like, I know you ain't watched Severance.
I have not watched Severance, and
But season 2 dropped in January, so you can
Yeah,
catch
well,
up.
until 2026, I won't be back watching anything because, unfortunately, when you have good friends that say they're gonna watch shows like From,
I haven't had a chance.
best show on TV ever, we gotta wait till 2026 to
For
do
it to
it.
come back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that good.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It's gonna be worth it every day. From heads, where all my folks in Fromville, whoop whoop, it's the shiz. That show is so good, and we should be talking about it right now, but somebody keeps making
And we
plans
should
to
be
not
talking about
watch it.
Severance, which is going to have season 2 in January.
Why the hell I haven't watched Severance for your ass, and you can't even watch
Because
one
Severance
episode?
is a good show.
This one's better. This is better, and it's starring us. Well, it's starring Harold Panu, however you pronounce his name, but he's been on everything, and we still don't really give him his credit.
Who?
Harold Panu, I think it's Panu.
I have no clue who
Panu.
that is.
Yes, I bet you do.
I probably know
bet
the
you
face.
do.
I definitely don't
You
know the
watched
name.
Oz
We
with
were-
Anna Beasy?
Yeah, we were
The dude in the-
children. We
yes,
shouldn't have
the
been
dude in
watching
the
that.
dude in the wheelchair.
Oh, him.
Yeah, him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he has. But we shouldn't have been watching. You just proved the point. We shouldn't have been watching a lot of that stuff. As
No, we
kids.
shouldn't have, but I mean, you got to realize it was before the internet. And so, to us, that was about as naughty as it got.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, you're right. You know what? You know what it was? It was knowing that you didn't have cable, but turning your TV to like channel 77 and watching through the fuzz whenever the fuzz would kind of smooth out, and next thing you know, you might see a breast
So
on
for
Spice.
me,
That was the name of the channel.
that's you
Fifth
just
grade.
showed your age. You just showed your age.
Yeah, when the TV used to go off.
Or when you had, or the box. You remember the box?
Oh, I do remember the box. Yes, and I also remember, every black boy's real dream, uncut BT.
That was, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I've seen that like once because it would come on to like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Your brother used to watch it every.
Probably.
Yeah, he did.
More likely, but I'm just like, it's no point in being up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to watch a Luke video that you could.
No. Thing is, well, there's nowhere else that we could watch it.
Yeah.
Like when P Poppin', we used to get ready, lotion in hand when P Poppin' came on, and when what is it? Tip drill.
Probably tip drill.
Yeah, no, probably only shoot that.
Lotion in it.
Lotion in left hand, napkin in other. We're gonna make this this 3 minutes and 47 seconds, the best time of our life because it was straight. Bruh, it was before they had no magazine or nothing. Like I couldn't be watching. I ain't had magazines wasn't doing it for me. I need to see some
So that was
live
like
action.
entry level porn.
It totally was. We never saw that many parts of a woman at
All you saw was like their butts, right?
These were thick women. It was they was damn near naked. And then you got that terrible video that came on there. I ain't got no panties on. Ain't got no panties on. I ain't got no
They
panties.
had a video for that?
Yes, it's so trash.
I've never seen it.
Oh my God, you shouldn't. It looked like somebody shot it with their VHS recorder. Like it was so bad.
I've never. No, I knew. I've heard the song, but I didn't know it had a video.
Oh, it totally had a video, and it was this ugly girl. She had like a buzz cut, and you could tell like they just grabbed. They blindly grabbed the stripper out of the strip club. Whichever one you got your hand on, just pull her out and go.
Oh my
And
God.
they must have kidnapped her. Maybe I don't know, but she looked terrible. Oh my God, you know what? Like I think you should just know.
Now
Like,
that makes me think. So a lot of inappropriate songs we listened to as kids. You remember that song? Okay, so they had this song a long time ago. Your mom's on crack rock.
your mama on crack rock. Yeah, he was like, not my mama. And they was walking past her, and then the dude stood up. And it's like, yeah, people always used to like be sitting down in videos, and then they'll stand, like, and they be hanging with their friends, and all of a sudden, it's like somebody might come through with the message. So the man stand up, and he'll stand up and start walking towards the camera, like, yo, I'm a mother lover. Yeah, and then it's like, that's how the video starts off. Literally, they walk past, and they were talking about him, and then he gets up, and he starts walking, and then the camera, like, kind of pans with him as he's walking down the street.
Oh,
talking
God.
about her on crack rock in the days of old.
And then the children come along picking with her, saying your mama on crack rock.
Right. Yeah. They never talked about suicide in the black community. It happened.
It
Lots
did.
of people, met their demise, I'm sure, because of this era of the crack rock,
The drug epidemic.
the crack era. It is legitimately what formed, in my opinion, the society we live in today. Crack was one of those
yeah,
things.
because all the quote unquote crack babies are people's parents now.
Correct. And so, and I believe that, the overall theory, I hope they don't take us off for this, it's just that, it was totally planted to
Yeah.
completely destroy our families.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Yeah. And so, like, if you're on crack, you're going to eventually lead to taking the father out of the household, whether he's locked
Well,
up or
they had
on
to take
crack.
the father out of the household because most of the time, if a woman was receiving any kind of government benefits,
Yeah.
she couldn't have the guy in the house. So you were incentivized to get rid of the man in your house.
Dang, it was really like double jeopardy.
Yeah. And then because they had private prisons, let's start locking you up. You stole, a box of cereal out of a convenience store. 15 years.
Yeah, and then you got Michael Jordan, who assumed that those men murdered his father, and then to find out all these years later, oh my God, what you jumping on the show?
Sorry.
Oh,
just like a lot
doorbells and
happening.
stuff. It is a lot happening.
It's a
I
lot
don't even have a
happening.
doorbell.
You do have a doorbell.
I
Don't you?
don't.
You have a doorbell?
No,
How the hell do you know people at your house?
I better know who coming to my house.
How you
People don't just pop up at my house. You crazy?
That's just random. How you not have a doorbell?
Why would you be at my house?
That has nothing to do with you having a doorbell. Like that come with the house.
No,
Like, it
well,
wasn't
okay. My
extra.
doorbell is when they got to call me and say, "Hey, I'm at the gate." That lets me know that, and within approximately a minute and 30 to 3 minutes, someone will be knocking on my door.
So what you're pretty much telling me is you don't have a need. How did you miss a doorbell? Like that come with the house. Don't it?
No. It has we got the old clackada, just in case. And when you hear metal clanking at the door, you better get up. Got to get up to get down.
See, because of my location and what I'm in proximity to, our house is kind of like soundproofed. So if I don't have
Translation: the trap.
I don't want everybody to know where I stay.
This is a trap house.
It is so not a trap.
We
house.
are surrounded right now. When we leave, man.
This is a wholesome home with puppies and children and Christmas trees everywhere.
Whole lot of blank.
Whole lot of this is look. He sleep on the couch. This is
That's how exactly. It's just
It's
like
a
it's just like at the
relaxing
trap house. It's like you got junkies on the floor, junkies on the couch. He just ate a bunch of food, and it's a food junkie. Everybody in the house is full, including
Everyone's
myself.
full.
She just cooked.
I
She
did
threw
cook.
down.
I
It's
did
not
cook.
like just it's not like just regular spaghetti either.
No,
It's like it's spaghetti. Now you gotta say you can't close your mouth. Spaghetti.
It's yeah, everybody's full and happy, and
They are. They are. I'm like,
it's a relaxing vibe in here, right? Like with the candles, the
it
fireplace,
is.
and
It's yes. It's very,
it
very.
smells
It's very sexy, and
very,
I
not
can't.
sexy with stockings hanging in them.
Sexy Christmas. Yeah, it's have a sexy Christmas. Like what is it like the Elf on the Shelf? That guy's scary.
I don't have a formal. I'm not doing the elf on the shelf. I'm not doing it. That's stupid. But
Yeah, because really what that just shows you is you got a thief in your house. Like person's moving the Elf on the Shelf be right there and he'd be over there. You're not
I mean,
supposed to move him.
it's just too much work. Like I got enough work trying to
Elf on the Shelf ain't no work.
hide
You just gotta
Christmas
pick him up and put him
gifts.
over there. He just move him every
No,
few
you
minutes.
they be setting up like scenarios for their elf, like creating.
I just do creepy stuff like move him from like sitting from one table like Indian style to maybe sitting
No, I've
across the
seen
hall.
online where people like put him on like a puddle and make it look like he's fishing for goldfish. I seen one lady make it seem like he was hanging with a like melted
Those people
snowman.
don't have any family.
I don't have the interest to remember. I got enough to remember. I got projects kids got due. They got to take stuff for holiday parties. You got to remember Christmas lists, birthdays.
Carmela, you got time.
I ain't got time for no elf. I mean, because my children are at the age where we one band, one sound in here. Ain't no white man sliding down the chimney, and we all know that. We're one band, one sound in this house. So,
One man, one band, one sound.
absolutely. There's no elf on the shelf. There's no.
He's jolly old St. Craig.
Now, what I will buy, if I can ever find it, it's always sold out. Snoop on a stoop. I would do it.
That sounds almost
No,
as creative.
Snoop Dogg
as,
has a elf, and you
it
can.
looks just like him.
Yeah, you didn't know that? Snoop on a stoop.
No, but I did have a joke that I made that was like it was like a dad joke that I made like in the midst of talking to a new slash old acquaintance of mine who we'll explain that later. But but she was telling me that her kid had he was disappointed today because they were supposed to I guess dress like elves and
So
and
glad I
so
passed that.
yeah, it just was lost in translation. So he was like a little disappointed because he didn't get to dress up like one. And she was like, Dang, I really didn't. It wasn't like couldn't get it. She just like it just didn't cross her mind. She thought that he wouldn't care. And I said, well, apparently he did give an elf. You're welcome. Those jokes are not free. So anyway,
That's a dad joke on the 10th level. It really is.
yeah.
But I'm glad that my kids are at the age where the little one, he'll still do like pajama day or 80s day or something like that. But they not really. We kind of past that dressing up for school stuff. Like we're over that.
Yeah, well, I mean, dang, I mean, they still got a lot of school left.
Schools don't, I mean, maybe it's the school they're at, but they haven't had like a spirit week where you wear your pajamas, where you wear Christmas colors. They haven't had any of that. So I'm assuming it's just not in the cars because they out of school. Like what, tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it is that time. Yeah,
It
yeah.
is that time of
See,
year.
they
I
have
mean,
multiple breaks though. You know, when we were children, there was no such thing as this fall break.
no, we didn't get a fall break. We started school in August and you got out in December. That's
Yeah, these
pretty much
kids
it.
now like literally have like it's like school starts, but there's a break.
Well, school start, then they got Labor Day.
Break.
Then after Labor Day, they get a week in October.
Break.
Then after that, they get a week in November for
Break.
Thanksgiving.
So basically, they really so that automatically in 2 months you have lost 2 weeks.
Oh, we haven't talked about the 2 weeks they get for Christmas.
So they literally, when you really break it down, could go to school for like straight 7 months straight. I mean 7 weeks straight,
I am
and then take off.
in full support of year-round school. It makes more sense.
It has always made sense because here they first made. We got to the U.S. and I think we lost a month, and then yeah, because it used to be 13 months in a year.
Well, technically, okay, so here's math. Here's some math for you.
Oh God.
So there's 4 weeks in a month, right?
Okay.
Okay. There's 12 months in a year, correct?
Allegedly.
Yeah. 12 times 4 is what?
34.
Richard, 12 times 4 is
I
what?
stopped listening as soon as you started talking. Wait, we'll start over. Say it again. Do the math.
What's 12 times 4?
Wait, so I'm at the original math.
48.
Okay, I see what
Okay,
you're doing here.
12 times 4 is 48.
Okay.
So if you're going by what they say, 4 weeks in a month, 4 weeks in a month, 12 months in a year, that's 48 weeks. We're 4 short to get to 52, which are actually in a year.
Where do those come from? The leap year thing?
Some would say the 13th month that we don't recognize anymore because
They spread it out
because technically
because they gave us an extra day.
the week starts on Sunday, but we don't. It's like I guess over the years of like
There used to be a
adjusting and moving, we just maybe lost it, or when we
maybe
all
it used to be
that,
called Slave Day, and since
Yeah,
they were
but-
like, well, if you're gonna go ahead and take our slaves, you might as well take their day too.
I mean, on the boat ride over, we lost a lot of stuff. So
We did, and they were like, and by the way, in February, we're gonna cut that short too. Y'all's month.
but here's some fun fact for you. Do you know why Black History Month is in February?
Yeah, because we don't know if we're gonna be on time or later.
Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln's birthdays are both in February. So
So they took those off of the calendar.
Who? Well, that I mean, since you celebrate, those are like, I guess in some circles they're in the circle. Well, Frederick Douglass deserves to be in that circle. Abe Lincoln. Anyway, so because people
Look, the only reason he had slaves because you kind of had to. It came with the package deal
he
to
didn't
the
have
White House.
slaves, but he didn't really care too much about
He had slaves.
he didn't.
He inherited them.
Who?
Abraham Lincoln. He was not. He wasn't up in the White House like, hey, bro, going with them slaves and shit. Now he definitely had slaves.
He may have had what they called indentured servants.
No,
So they
no,
were
indentured
getting-
service was literally just that was the beginning of the agreement. That was the agreement that people on the boat thought what they was coming to do.
Actually,
They
here's
were
another fun fact for you.
Uh-oh.
What if you could think just off the top of your head? What do you think Abraham Lincoln did before he was president?
He lost a lot of women. They died. His kids died. His wives died. He had a lot of death in his. I'm surprised he had to commit
That
suicide.
was in office. Well,
Well, no, he lost somebody else. He had lost people. He been losing people all his life, bro. That man had it's like he was walking around
what
with
do
the
you
plague
think
around
his
him.
job was, or what do you think his career was before he was president?
He probably used to. Like I don't know. He had fancy pens. Maybe he was some sort of a writer.
Where did he get fancy?
You know, all the pens were fancy back
He
in
was
the
a
19th.
wrestler.
You playing wrestling wasn't even a thing.
Look it up.
he
Abraham,
wrestling?
swear I'm full of useless knowledge like that. Abraham
Man,
Lincoln.
wrestling like he was wrestling in the WWA.
I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. You're gonna be like, what the hell?
He was a wrestler. People wasn't even wrestling back. It was bareback knuckle wrestling.
He was a wrestler. What you want me to do?
I am beyond like done with you today. Like I can't believe you. A
Telling
wrestler?
the truth. Look, a wrestler. Yes, Abraham Lincoln was a wrestler.
Was he a good one?
He was a good one. He had like championships.
How tall was he?
Like 6 something.
Do you know that if you type in his name right now, they've eliminated all of the pictures with hats?
Why are we here?
It's a Mandela effect thing. Look it up. Just look at Abraham Lincoln and see if the pictures with hats come up.
Okay, I'm gonna look
Because
it
we
up.
grew up thinking like that's what he was supposed to do, but I think I have a feeling they've tried to eliminate it. Yeah, right. Oh God, and look at you. You're going down the rabbit hole tonight, bruh. It's a deep rabbit hole, and no one understands why. But isn't that crazy? The man don't got no hats
I
no more.
googled Abe Lincoln and the first thing that came up, no lie, says sexuality of Abe Lincoln. Is that like something people are googling?
Is that trending?
I'm about to look it. I'm about to put that shit in my cloud.
Oh my God! Don't tell me he was really killed by his ex-boyfriend. Because they was at the theater. It makes sense now. He was like,
Oh,
oh, this her right here? This who you left me for? And bam.
this is so bad. This is so bad.
Oh my
This is
God,
so
bro.
bad.
Yeah, it's like almost illegal to have this conversation.
Okay, some writers have discussed purported evidence that he may have been homeless. Yeah.
They found love letters?
Love letters. That's what they just said.
Oh my
Due
God.
to
They
the
found dirty
discovery
text
of
messages.
written love letters.
That's old-fashioned text. That's what a text message is
Why
back
you
in the
keep
day.
evidence? You
He-
burn
well,
evidence.
I'm pretty sure he didn't think, oh, well, I'm just going to go to the theater and die today.
It don't matter.
Well,
It
I mean,
doesn't matter.
Maybe he wanted to cherish him a little longer. Maybe he was going to burn him on Friday.
No.
Popped
No.
on a Wednesday. Pop, something like that, right?
So terrible. But I'm telling. So
That's y'all president.
who?
Y'all,
No,
you people.
God, no. He has been on the receiving end
Clearly.
of an amazing PR campaign to make people think that he ended
Was that
slavery.
a gay joke? You said he has been on the receiving end,
Okay, joke.
but
He has gotten credit for ending slavery, and that drives me insane.
I mean, somebody in office had to, though. It's just like people say, "Oh, Bill Clinton lowered the taxes."
Yeah,
All
but
right, but or was the taxes just about to be lowered anyway?
who knows? But that's a whole nother rabbit hole you can go down. It's like, did he free the slaves or did he just sign
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you,
legislation?
Diddy didn't.
Who?
Did he didn't free the slaves? His
He
slaves.
in jail.
Did he? Did he free the slaves?
No, he didn't.
No, they were asking. It was a request.
No, he
Did he
did
free the
not.
slaves?
He did not, but he got credit for it. But that's another day and time. We'll save that for our Black History Month program.
Oh my God, yeah. We'll see how many people are in jail. By the way, speaking of in jail and not in jail and ain't gonna see the jail, and they probably gonna even scrap this from the record altogether by January. But you see that boy Jay fight that case so quick it didn't even happen. That boy Jay Z, bro, he like my boy Herman always remind me. That boy Hope said, "I will not lose, ever."
The thing about it is when you're dealing with people on that level
Yeah,
and you come with a story or accusation,
yeah.
the best thing you can do is to keep your story consistent. The person that came and brought this lawsuit up, they found inconsistencies in the story as far as people who were there, the actual place it happened.
But
all
I
this
mean,
type of stuff.
but isn't that kind of, but you got to think about it on the flip side. Like, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I love Jay Z. I would never say anything bad about him. I'm just saying in general. Aren't we kind of going hard? Doesn't that kind of make it creates a kind of messed up situation because in essence we're kind of going hard at the victims, like just and I say going hard because it's like, well, we need hardcore facts. Yeah, this might have happened, and for us to just be like somebody who was maybe something was done to them, some essay or like some stuff like that, like
Unwanted
yeah, for us
advances.
to for us to now interrogate like, well, where was it? Oh, you said it was at what's called. Well, now I'm starting to think it wasn't at Walmart. Was it at Walmart at all? Did you even go to Walmart?
So, unfortunately, it has a lot to do with the fact that she waited like 25 years.
That sounds about an NDA distance length time.
Right. So it was a large gap of time.
Yeah.
Not only that, I mean, look at who you're suing. Look at who you're going up against.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what they
They-
really want, like what they really
Nobody
want.
wants to see their favorite singer, rapper, whatever, go down for anything like rape, child molestation, any of that type of stuff.
Yeah, but we don't even have morals no more.
Well, no, because we're okay with it. We're okay with certain stuff depending on who does it.
Exactly.
So, to be completely transparent, here's an example. Here is an example. So Trey Songz, supposedly he is a menace
Probably.
within the entertainment space as far as unsolicited advances.
And then that girl who hit people, who ran over somebody, killed him, Brandy.
Jesus Christ. She poked Romeo's eyes out.
You told me, I think, and it was like,
She's the reason that man wear an eye patch.
for those of you who don't know Romeo is, there was a group in the '90s called Immature. There was one of the members, Batman. He was one of them. That's what they called him. He was
That's Marcus Houston.
Marcus Houston. Now he rebranded himself because I'm assuming Batman had copyright. But then you got Romeo. Who's the other one? LDB.
LDB.
LDB. Yeah, we didn't know we never knew what that stood for.
Little drummer boy.
Okay, well he didn't play the drums. I don't even think he sung. I don't think he rapped either. I
No,
think
he was like
just the mascot. He was Flavor Flav.
He was like the flavor of the group. Like
Flavorless
he,
Flav, because
yeah.
we don't even know where he is or what he looks like anymore. But the
I know
Romeo,
where
we
he
know what he
is.
looks like because he had that eye patch.
Well, now he has a glass eye, I think.
Glass eye. Brandy is a menace out here. She is slashing eyes and running people over and getting away with all of it. That's Ray J's sister, for those of you who also don't realize who I'm talking about. And I think
He's going through some things as well.
Ray J is. What do you mean? Oh, going through some things. That is what Ray J does. He's transcending.
Yeah, he's having we laughing, we sitting back and we giggling, but this man is like he's in shambles.
That
in
fool said,
front
ha
of
ha
us.
ha 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 ha. You're gonna laugh at that. Then what? He said, yeah. He said people's asses are being taken in ways that no one can imagine.
He threatened what's his face, Jamal Bryant, online, like a verbal threat.
Well,
And then he said people was trying to kill him. And then he said somebody busted his windows. Like, either you're living a very dangerous life and you should reevaluate your choices, or
I think it's the alcohol. It's like I think he lives.
mixed with what?
Well, when you live in let's just say Booger Sugar probably comes by the masses. It's natural. It's like you wake up. Best part of waking up is cocaine in your cup.
I hope he's. I don't know.
Everybody does cocaine in LA. Everybody. It
It
is
shouldn't be
literally
that way. Why would
Texas
you?
tea. Huh?
Why? No, we don't do booger sugar.
Everybody does cocaine. Your favorite entertainers do cocaine.
Why would
All
you
of
just
them.
like? That's not a recreational drug. It's
But
not
but
like
the
if you.
recreation that you can create, the rec that you can create. I don't know where I'm going with that. But
You can't create. It's not. It's not a. It's not like you can sit back and just have you a little. Have your little J and sit on your back deck and enjoy your evening. No, you got to chop it up. Get your little
we
board.
call it frosted weed. Frosted flakes.
Frosted weed. What the?
Frosted flakes.
They put
It's more than good.
do
It's
people
cocaine.
Do people put that in?
What? In frosted flakes?
Enjoy.
What do you think it's frosted with? Honey?
Not putting cocaine in the frosted flakes.
What do you mean?
Do people put that in weed though?
Oh yeah, it's called a well, everybody got different names for it. One lady told me it was called the dirty, as she proceeded to pass it to me, and I was like, it's like, yeah, I'm clean. I am clean.
So I mean, if it is a name for it, I would like to know so you're not like in mixed company and somebody drop one on you.
If they hand you anything that looks like
Well, I don't
weed,
smoke, so I'm good.
right. But I mean, if they just hand it to you and say, "This is more than weed. This is more than rap. I am the trap."
No, then you're gonna be like Smokey on Friday.
Correct, but that was PCP, guys. He was in a bird, like he was in a pigeon coop.
That's
like,
angel dust, right?
Yes, and that is the drug that has been reported in several attacks, such as biting people's faces off and whatnot.
No, that was the bath salt people, wasn't it?
Bath salt, PCP, same thing.
I wouldn't know.
Different name. I literally was thinking it was like Bed Bath and Body Works was finna go down when they started saying it was bath salts, because everybody was just talking about it so casually, like
I
bath
thought it
salts,
was
bath
meth.
salts.
I'm being completely honest with you.
Oh no, they call that ice now.
Because they said the bath salts were like ice crystals, so I thought it was meth.
But crystal meth, ice crystals are.
I seen meth on TV once, and it didn't look like ice to me.
You know, a lot of entertainers get caught with meth. That was one of the things that apparently was in this Young Thug case. That was like the part they don't talk a lot about, but it was like he got caught with like some weed and some meth or whatever. Nelly got caught with meth.
Why would you want to do meth? Don't that make your teeth fall out?
I bet when you're a celebrity, you can just get new ones.
But then it don't.
Your teeth don't teeth the same?
Well, for one, it's like meth is. I would assume if on the scale of, on the drug scale.
Oh, it's up there.
I would assume it's like low ball. No.
Ooh, it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, you want to start this adventure? Man, let me tell you. Talking about.
I always thought it was like a low end, like.
That's because the people who stayed on it, you know what I mean? People, but I've seen like, it's one of those things like, man, you want to do everything that you got to do in a day, like everything you want to do in a week, you can do in a day on meth. You get 28 days, you get 8 days a week.
So meth makes you. It's an upper.
Oh yeah, it's a stay upper. I'm talking about you up forever. You don't really.
Why
need
would
to
you
eat.
want to be like? Why would anybody?
That's
want
just
that?
it. Until when you're on it, it's different. Now I'm just telling you from the experiences of people that I know.
I don't know nobody did no meth.
Yeah, well, Christmas meth,
What is Christmas meth?
crystal methany.
Why?
I don't know. I saw it on a joke once and I thought it was funny.
Because I just hear crystal meth. I think about. I know this is gonna sound terrible. In this.
Well, look,
probably.
I mean, I can relate it to something that most people don't understand that it's actually in Adderall.
I heard that because I also heard that. What's the other one that they give kids? Ritalin. That's like heroin, right?
Ritalin is like Adderall.
Which one is heroin?
Heroin is the complete opposite. It is the downer. It is the opiate. It is a.
That's the one for people with ADHD. There's a medication that is likened to heroin because it brings you down because you're like overstimulated.
But we're not my people aren't overstimulated.
It's a lot of folks out here overstimulated.
We are just unable to focus.
Same thing.
What do you mean? It's not stimulated. I'm sitting up here reading reading pages that I'm not comprehending because I can't
Because
focus.
you're hearing music in your head.
Yeah.
You're thinking about the cleaning.
But I'm not overstimulated.
That's overstimulation because here's the deal. As a person who I'm starting to think in my adult life.
Why does this not be called? I'm aware, well aware. I'm so aware that I probably shouldn't be reading.
See, this is what happens when you do a podcast at your house. Get out my cabinets.
Oh yeah, that's right. Instead of the lovely studio that we do ours at now.
Get out my cabinets. It's the Lord's hour. Good night.
The Lord.
Good night.
Glory, glory, hallelujah.
I'll see you in the morning. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Huh? No, you can't. It's 9 o'clock at night. You can get an applesauce. You can have an applesauce.
Crisscross applesauce.
You can have an applesauce or an orange. It's some cantaloupe in there, pineapples.
I would have everything. I would get all of
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Get some of that because there is no junk food. It's 9 o'clock. You lucky to be getting that applesauce.
Yeah. And if she makes you a smoothie, it's going to look like Arden Gardens, the ugliest smoothies ever.
Garden smoothies, man.
They look like they mess your stomach up. It literally looks like, hey guys, let's just go down there and just take all of nature and put it in a cup.
I had an Arden Garden smoothie. It was like some purple. It was disgusting. I'm sorry, it was disgusting.
It normally isn't the best, I will say.
Let me see what you got, Landon. Let me see what you have. Turn around and let me see what you have because you're not taking no food upstairs.
He's
Bye.
good. He is good.
Bye.
He is good.
He got something in his pocket.
He got something in the pockets. Yeah, he,
There's something definitely
he
in his
totally does. Yeah. I don't believe in snitching, but he totally did.
Yeah, something in his pockets all day long.
Yeah, guilty. Guilty.
I think it's like a fruit roll up out the cabinet.
You wanna like we gonna take a beat break.
Be like cops, like this road.
All right, if your pockets.
If your pockets.
Kick the door down. So put your hands on the floor, everybody. Put your hands on the floor. Scare the hell out of them. Yeah. We're gonna find
But
that.
you know what?
Stand on that live.
I walk past my kids' room and kick their door in like just on a regular basis. Anyway,
Who's in here being?
like I just kick it open. I look around and I just walk off.
Better be real careful approaching the teen years doing that because man, it's gonna get ugly.
No, God, no. I
Socks.
suggest. That's no. If you gonna do that,
I don't understand the sock thing. I just use napkins
Because
and
it's
just
like-
flush the evidence after.
it would make more sense to do that in the bathroom, in the shower. That way, everything go down the drain.
Yeah, and everything seems like, hey, who's the real creep? Me for in here playing with lotion, or you for kicking the door down and seeing me naked? Like,
Well, first off, if I kick your door down and you naked, we got so many things to talk about.
well, I mean, him living in the bathroom, it's not as
Oh well, I wouldn't kick your bathroom door in
correct, but
on purpose.
yeah, but if it was a fire. Speaking of bathrooms, you know what? No, I don't want to talk about that. It was a movie I saw. It was what was it about the bathrooms? The tell-all part. It was the Menendez thing. That's when their mother became 100% sure that something strange was going on in her house. Basically, she caught the Menendez brothers in the shower together. Yeah.
They dispute that part of the story. They say that didn't happen. They didn't say. They said that Eric was it Eric like grooming Lyle, or was it the other way around?
I think Lyle was the real psychopath.
The oldest one?
Yeah.
Okay, so they interviewed them in jail because now they're talking about all this new evidence they're going to get out soon, right?
That's the same confidence they had 30 years ago.
See, now they got, celebrities, and you got Kim Kardashian pulling for them.
Kim Kardashian wasn't even born. Yes, she was. She was born.
I'm
She
saying,
was
didn't they live next door or something stupid like that?
Yes. But yeah, and OJ was on the case. And it's crazy because, they even showed a scene where OJ went into there the same time.
Where I would. Why you bring OJ in this?
He's dead now.
That man
And you know what's
gone.
messed? He is. And do you know they brought it back up now? They're saying that now that he's gone, they found the old bodyguard is coming forward, talking about he's got audio and video evidence of OJ admitting to the murders.
And he can play it on CNN. That man dead. What you gonna do?
The fact that they made it news is what the problem was. I was like, why in the y'all still won't let this shit go, even in death, with his dumb ass. He already did the dumb shit too. We went back and stole his shit.
Well, let's just
It was OJ memorabilia, but it was not for
we
OJ.
as the black community wanted OJ to not get in trouble because at the time
We needed a win.
He was OJ. He was our black. He was the
You can't
black.
say he was our black athlete because that's awesome. That duh.
No, but he was like, the Heisman, and he
Yeah.
was in all the movies, and he was like the spokesperson for
And
this
we were
and that.
and Carmela. We were 6.
I don't even think we were here.
No, we were told. Well, exactly. You're right. You're right because I was like, where? But I mean, when
I
he went to
didn't think we
jail.
were here.
I'm talking when he went to jail.
We were good. No,
we were
when he went to
7,
jail.
92,
Oh,
6 and 7.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but people wanted to see, and then you got to think 92.
Oh no, was it 92, 93ish? One of them. Yeah.
It was around the time of Rodney King, wasn't it?
Yes, which is about 1993.
So
And
they were kind of like,
Watts.
we need a win. So everybody knew
That is true. That is true. That, yeah.
we needed a win. Everybody kind of felt, yeah, he may not have pulled the trigger, but he know who did.
Was there a trigger pulled?
No.
That was actually a knife.
Yes, that's why they were like it was a crime of passion because people who are like emotional use knives because it's real close and personal.
Correct. It is, and they tend to be overkill.
Get it? But yeah, so even if he did do it, which like I said, we kind of figured he might have had a little insight because you just happened to be gone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I get you.
Are you taking a phone call?
Well, no, not necessarily, but hey, buddy, what's going on?
Wow.
Hey, what's up? I'm about to be at the crib shortly.
The level of professionalism.
Man, all right, bet. I'm gonna message you right back. Here. Sorry, that was my my pastor.
Huh? What just happened?
Yeah, you know why? Because you were sitting in this side one time, and I believe when your mother was our first guest on the show. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's all I did, huh? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it happened. It totally happened.
Yeah, I had to learn a long time ago. I can't answer my mom's phone calls on speaker.
It's best that you don't answer mine or hers on speaker.
I tell anybody who know me, don't answer me on speaker because you really never know what situation I'm in.
Right, because you're literally calling.
But I had to learn that because I had a friend. I used to have a friend. I ain't gonna say her name.
All right, it's fine. I won't ask you this time.
A friend, and I wanted to spend the night at her house. This is back when I was like in middle school. And she, we're on the phone, me and her. And she's like, well, call your mom and see what your mom say. I said, okay, cool. I called my mom on three-way, which was the biggest mistake I could have ever made.
Yeah, and she was like, hey, so what the bitch talking about?
So my mom picked up the phone. I'm like, Mom, can I spend the night at such and such house? Well, I don't really know because I don't like her mama.
Oh, my God. And ever since then, they've never been cool.
Nope, ain't talked to that girl no more since.
Is it?
Never talked to her again.
Was she light skinned? Yep, that's her. I know you're talking about.
No, not her.
Oh, it wasn't her?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this was another young. I don't want to say her name.
That's cool. I don't
want to. It's a very unique
either.
name, so it ain't a lot of those running around here.
I got you. We'll talk about it after hours.
Yeah. So yeah, my mom. Don't know where that friendship could have went because I never talked to her again. And this is when we lived in our apartment, so she lived the building over. So it ain't like we don't see you.
I got you.
Very awkward situation, but
that's horrible.
I learned from there to not put my mom on three-way and to not allow her to be answered on speakerphone. Yeah.
Well, I did say we had a special gift for our lovely guests that we're going to wrap up with today. So look, I had this idea about with the show and whatnot that we should totally use we should start putting a little emphasis or showing what else we have the ability to do sometimes. So there is here's a video of a live performance that I would totally like to share with everyone. It has two very familiar people in it, but it's a great way to end the year and a good way to set up ourselves for next year. We're on episode. We've made it to 9 episodes. We've done more episodes than the average person who starts a podcast about time, like 3-4 times over.
Heck yeah.
So that's an accomplishment. So it looks like we'll probably be kicking off the new year with probably 10.
I like it. Oh God. Okay, it's about to get loud.
Oh my goodness. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end. We're gonna lead into that. So hey, with no further ado, Merry Christmas and videos stuff and Hanukkahs and how many other holidays are there? Kwanzaa and
Yom Kippur.
Yeah, Rosh Kippur.
Hanukkah. What else do we have?
I don't know. I mean, it's enough. Honestly, we still got one for every day at this point. But yeah, Merry everything, except.
No. Bye.
Bye.
Seen where that was going. I seen exactly where that was going. I'm going to wrap this up, B.
You know what?
How y'all liking the music so far, though? You fucking with it? You fucking with
Hey,
it?
that nigga can rap.
Yeah, I can rap. I try, man.
No.
I try.
You can rap, bro.
I produce, I engineer, I do all that shit too. So any artist, anybody that know any artist that's really serious about this shit, y'all tell them come fuck with me.
He's
If
wearing.
y'all want to, man, y'all pull your phones out right now and follow me, man. I'm trying to network with y'all, man. Whatever y'all do, we'll make it make sense. Put that last track on.
Heavenly, sneaking and geeking with Natalie. Off in Beverly, sipping on Malibu. That's your mad at me attitude, finding you, damn, I'm so proud of you. I used to think about how to think, cause they tell me I'm tripping off in the beginning. Inside of this brain I'm envisioning history is to infinity, whipping and polish from madness.
Yeah, this might be the one. Never leave the crib without my drip, without my gun. Shawty hit my line, no she gon' trip, don't want hit nothing. For real with all that front, no 85 flush and need a bag, and baby this might be the one. Woke up early morning, boy, I'm blessed to see the sun. Roll a joint, looked in the mirror and said, nigga, you the one. Shit, shower and shave, I make this play, I need them funds. Why settle like a settlement, boy, I need mine in lumps. I guess that sums it up. If pockets was like people, then my niggas is the clumps. Shawty wanna slide, but you be doing way too much. Never coming in the clutch, and she can't even roll a Dutch. Like, what the fuck? I waited to pull these Nikes out, boy, these ain't got a scuff. Ozzy of them runs, I shook up in that moon rock dust. I keep it player you can trust. Make another money run, so they been waiting on that shit and shouted, this might be the
Heavenly, sneaking and geeking with Natalie. Off in Beverly, sipping on Malibu. That's your mad at me attitude, finding you, damn, I'm so proud of you. I used to think about how to think, cause they tell me I'm tripping off in the beginning. Inside of this brain I'm envisioning history is to infinity, whipping and polish from 96. Remember back when we was kids? Some real street niggas called us jits. Smoke grass, dip class, speak up, my seat still in back. I relapse, can't sleep, I overdose. Go get close to the fire if you don't want smoke. I get high one time, once till I float. I cook mine in olive oil. I said this might be that Uno, no comprende, no speaking, no make no sense. It's 100 to everyone. Check out the odds, bet odds present this shit awfully sickening. I flipped it, fucked it up again. I'm thinking about how many licks I'm finna hit. I told
This might be the one. Yeah, this might be the one. This might be the one. Yeah, 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 this might be the one. That's my time, y'all. True Pays music on everything.
Richie Nodos
On everything.
on everything.
Southside Atlanta on everything.
West Side too.
The whole Atlanta on everything, man. Happy New Year, y'all. Appreciate y'all time.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, New Year, and all that shit.
Hey, y'all make some noise one more time for True. Hey! Hey, Richie, let's go, man. We got a hard start time at 10:30, man. It's the first ride of the show, man. We can't be running late and shit, bro.
man, damn. What? What time is it?
What you doing with a can on the toilet, bro?
Bruh, I'm stressed, man.
We here there smoking this shit.
I mean, I was trying to do everything, bro. Like, I have a difficult time, you know? Shit.